What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Bill Shocker, the United States Hedgehog here, with our TBC draft recap. Definitely was a rough season. It was very tough, and we did what we did, and we made it. We finished first overall in the league with extra picking up the main kills, just for 7 games, by the way. 7 games, and yet Extra became kill leader. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm just mad at myself for some things I could have done in the playoffs that I could have changed. Like, I could have made Vinny a little more offensive that game instead of deep, a little more bulkier. And then I could have killed the Gengar, and I would have been super, super good. Because if I had killed, because I could have been probably a weakness policy, and then I literally would have just been so golden. I could have won that game 100%. But hey, the idea of it didn't come to my head, and it is what it is. So, we're just going to move on. We're done. We got so many other leagues we got to finish up, and we're doing playoffs for. But we are here for the recap. Like I said, you guys can leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to join the Fisher Creative if you're really looking to improve. So we always have to do a quick special shout-outs to the Monty Veteran team. Shout-outs to Dracovish for making it one game, because I thought it had Sand Rush, and it didn't. Now, you maybe also think I'm stupid for dropping Dracovish for that season, but if you really looked at my team, I had no clear special attackers. I had so many mons that could have played physical, that were physical, and some that could have played mix. But primarily, there were some mons that were designated to do what they were doing. Like, don't get me wrong, Dracovish would have been really, really good to have. Scar Dracovish could have cleaned so many clocks. Bandit Dracovish could have done something. Webs could have been Bandit. I didn't think Dracovish was going to fit the playstyle of a Sand team if I couldn't take advantage of Sand Rush. Since I couldn't take advantage of Sand Rush Fish, I decided to scrap the plan. So, let's go ahead and rank down these guys from the worst to the best. Ariados is only the worst because we only brought it to the one game. I wanted so many ways to use Ariados, but the problem with Ariados is you are forced either to boot or sash every single week, and I don't mind the sash. And the problem is this: rocks can get set up so much easier in games that if you don't bring boots, you can't guarantee get your rocks, the webs up. And if I got, if I could have maybe prepped my team better around webs, it could have been really. I mean, the option of sand plus webs was disgusting, but I was really proud of it. Up next, Kecleon Camo. Kecleon only came to really 2 to 3 games and didn't do really that much for us. But what Kecleon really did was it really helped with some really supportive options. And, I eventually maybe want to try Kecleon one more time. Kecleon has been a mon that I've been very interested in. It's still the one mon I used to kill a Mega Gyarados with, which is really funny. I think it's a mon that I think can still do good. I want to try it again in the future. Rotomo, I'm a little hesitant to use next time. I'm using it in off-season in LDL, and it hasn't done that much either for me. But first of all, it's only brought to 2 games, really, but still. I don't know. I don't probably see myself using. I mean, there were probably some instances with Rotomo I could have done better in the match against Sir Moth. In the match with Moth with the match with Board was its only highlight. But I mean, it was Rotom's real shiny moment that time. But other than that, I haven't really used Rotom a lot. I might need to try Rotom more, but I don't know. I mean, it's a really good grass type, but the thing is, you don't get something that stops lag. When you look at Mold Breaker, it's still affected by that, which is Mega Garchomp. I still think this is one of the most underrated Megas in Draft League. Whether you're playing Gen 7 or you're doing Gen 8 National Decks. It's one of the most underrated Megas because of the fact that it is such a powerhouse Mega. Really strong mixed attacker. If you're looking for physical offense, here's your physical offense. Yes, the nerf to speed helps. It's crippling. Again, Sticky Web User, which I did have, helps Garchomp. Like, Mega Garchomp, destroy lives. Or if you get Scolipede and they allow speed passing, then just speed pass with Chomp and then go from there. Because Chomp can, again, be a monster if it's done correctly. And I may want to give Chomp one more try. I want to see how well he does. Cresselia. Finally getting to use a Cresselia from start to finish. I think it went 4-1, which is not actually that bad. It would have made top 6 for MVPs because of, how well it played out. But we didn't get to use it as much as I thought I would do it with. because Cresselia didn't. I mean, Cresselia is great. The fact that Cosmic Power is on this thing is stupid. Like, if this thing, because, like, with base 85 speed, this thing can outspeed your slow taunters. If you have fast taunters, that's what you need for. But you have bulky taunters, and you're just running 0 speed, Crest can easily speed creep your 0 bulk mons, and be able to set subs and Calm Mind Cosmic Powers in front of you. Like, Crest is that good in a standpoint that it can then be forced to be, because, like, if you're just going to run bulk, you can run speed into the bulk, and then everything else you just run HP, defense, or depth, anything you really, really want. And then Crest will replace that role for you. Excuse me. I definitely want to give Crest another shot, especially since with DLC now being officially allowed in most leagues. Cosmic Power Crest is now a legal thing, and it's going to be a nightmare to fight. But I had a lot of fun. To the main team roster, and these were the pretty much 6 we pretty much essentially brought every single week. Gigalith. I have now a lot of respect for as a stand setter. I would still say Hippowdon is the best sand setter, but if I had to put my money in a sand user between him and T-Tar, I honestly would say Gigalith, because Gigalith, again, is one of those mons that has a lesser weakness to ice types. It has a double fighting weakness, yes. A double water weakness, yes. Grass weakness, it's not, it's manageable, But, with a Spadef boosted sand is really great. This thing, again, I really wish I could have pulled out that weakness policy set, but I think I could take away from this team, I was so creative with this team. Like, I ran speed on Gigalith week 1 to outspeed 0 speed and rack with it. Like, that's just crazy. And this Pokemon was just really, really great. I definitely, if I ever want to go sand, or maybe I just want to use a Pokemon in general, I may want to try Gigalith because, Gigalith was just a fun mon. Mimikyu here. So, Mimikyu, we actually didn't get to use that much of this season. It still went ham. Got, I think, 6 kills and 3 or 4 deaths. I don't remember, but Mimikyu is, even with a nerf, can still prove to be such a busted, broken Pokemon because it's just so powerful. If this thing is set up, it's just borderline busted. I really wish that one set worked on that Mega Lopunny set that I had, man. But I didn't because of the fact that I just pretty much went in and destroyed Penguin's team, which, sorry, Penguin, I didn't mean to say that. But I really wish that set came in, because that set was clean, man. That set was clean. But, yeah, Mimikyu, a great Pokemon. Definitely want to try it again. It's just so good. A mon that so struggled so early season and got robbed of a 6-0 sweep. Infernape. 5-0, I think. Infernape was such a great mon. I loved using Infernape. Finally getting a season to try this thing was so good. Definitely a mon I want to retry again. I feel like there's still some link potential between Calm Mind and Nasty Plot, Sword Stancing. Like, I am the meme of setup, so this mon is meant to be my perfect mon. But this Pokemon is really great. I do want to try Infernape again. Infernape was just so good. Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini was a trade we picked up for week 2 in ours, and I do not regret that. This thing finished, I think, 8-4. I think. Yeah, I think it finished 8-4, or 7-4, one of the two. And this was just a great pickup for us. Gave us a lot of defensive utilities. Gave us defog. Gave us great spam. Draining Kiss is so broken. Draining Kiss is so broken for this Pokemon, and the fact that Draining Kiss is allowed makes Tapu Fini such more of a threat. I really wish I could have brought Specs Fini. I really wish I could have brought some other kind of creative sets with Fini. But Fini is really kind of hard to be a little creative with. But in the end, I hope to try Fini out one more time and try to see if there's any latent potential I can have here. Mandibuzz. First time ever using Mandibuzz. I loved it. 7-4 in 8 games. That's pretty impressive. Like, this mon's meant to be bulky. It's not meant to get killed or anything like that. I loved using Mandibuzz. 100% will use again. This thing is so good. It's so stupid and annoying. It's so creative. It's so unique. I love using Mandibuzz, and I really will give it another try. And there's nothing else I gotta say with this man. This man has now gone probably upwards from 3 times I've used him. He's probably up to almost 450 kills in total with me. And I'm not joking when I say that. He's almost up to 50 kills. That's our season recap, guys. Hopefully we come back for the roasted divisions next season. But until next time, guys, I'm Pro Shocker, the Nancy Hedgehog. I'll see you all in the next one.